Back at the starting line, that brings us to Jason Line and Ronnie Humphrey, both racing out of the Summit Racing Equipment stable. More on this matchup in just a moment. But once again, back in the pictures, John.
And you know, Dave, we talk about nuts and bolts, parts and pieces all the time, but the mental game here has a lot to do with your success, and none better really than Tony Schumacher. He just gave me a good analogy. He says, you know, it's like a first time that a team goes to the Super Bowl, they're going to mess up more often than not because they think they have to dig deeper. He says, well, through experience and through winning and through success, you find there is no deeper. He also says that because his team thinks of themselves as a machine, that helps him maintain his focus. Says he's relaxed, he loves what he does, and he's ready to battle against Morgan Lucas in the second round.
Oh, and we are looking forward to that. Corey McClanahan also is warming up with Fran Carr. You know, Greg Anderson's wife is Kim. Kim's brother is Ronnie Humphrey. Ronnie Humphrey is racing Jason Line. I wonder on what side of the fence Kim and Greg Anderson are standing right now.
Yeah, it's hard to say, but right now, if you look at these coming into this round, Ronnie's had a very consistent race car, 662 or 663 every single round. Jason's been very consistent, but just a slightly bit quicker, a couple hundredths of a second. But remember, in pro stock, 200ths of a second is a mile to make up. Ronnie got the advantage off the starting line.
But it is Jason Line at the finish line. 661, 208 miles an hour. You saw Humphrey holding about 200ths off the starting line, but Jason made it up very, very quickly. So he will move on into round number 2.
Got a fire underneath Jason Line's car. They'll get it knocked down quickly. Immediately, it looked like the body was going to go, but then they got him to fire the engine. Jason was unaware of it. And, of course, you basically just blow that thing out. But if you don't get it in the first few moments, it can quickly become a perilous situation. Let's take a look, Dave.
What causes that, Mike?
Well, you get some fuel in the headers. As it isn't burning, the heat from the headers will light that off. So you fire that thing out just to flush all that out of those headers and put it out. And obviously, Jason not knowing because it's on the right side of the car, it got away a little more than it normally would.
Did that look worse than it actually was?
Yeah, I mean, as far as, probably just got, a little damage to the paint. But other than that, there's no damage to the engine or the car.